Bobby Altoid's obsession with black men is insane. Shouts out to O'Shea Duke Jackson. If you want to hit that like and subscribe button, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. Hey man, let's see what it's hitting for.
Bobby Althoff's life is like a soap opera with the ups and downs. Just last year, she was married to a promising CEO by the name of Corey Althoff, a programmer who
That's his last name? So she's still married?
Works as a senior vice president in a company called CompTIA. A very smart guy, a millionaire in his own right. And then there is Bobby Althoff, who blew up and became a podcaster, a big-time TikToker. But for some reason, with her relationship with her husband, things kind of went sour. I don't know exactly what happened in their short marriage, but at certain points, Bobby Althoff started experiencing certain crash outs, being disrespectful to her husband.
My husband says he's upset with me because, in his words, "Sweetie, you need to stop spending so much money on DoorDash. Ordering it 3 times a day is not appropriate, and we need to start living within our means. Honey."
Oh, he's putting you in check. You know what I'm saying? You don't just get to be a stay-at-home mom and just think you get to do whatever the fuck you want to do and spend however you want to spend. It's not your money, sweetheart. You know what I'm saying?
It sounds like you have an income problem, not that I have a spending
You don't even have a job.
problem. Start earning more money and we won't have these issues.
You don't even have your own money. You're spending his money. This is what's wrong with women, bro. And this is why she's single. And she gonna go fuck with these rappers, and all she's gonna do is get ran through. She has a fucking child right there by that man, bro. Who's got the child? He does? Come on now, man. Know what I'm saying?
And we need to start living within our means. Honey.
She's doing the same thing Cooking with Kaya did to her man. She blew up on the internet, got famous, and now she want to leave her man because he ain't making enough money. Huh?
It sounds like
and this is an old video.
you have an income problem, not that I have a spending problem. Start earning more money and we won't have these issues. So
You don't
I
even
took his
work.
credit card that we share.
I wish a bitch would talk to
And
me,
I
say
booked
and post this on the internet. Bitch, you'd be out that house same night.
a vacation for my daughter Richard and I. We're staying in a hotel tonight.
Your daughter Richard.
I booked a vacation for my daughter Richard and I. We're staying in a hotel tonight.
Daughter Richard and I. So you fucking a nigga named Richard?
Right? And I hope he enjoys that I
And you booked it with his money?
charged $8,000 to his credit card. Make more money, darling.
And then there was
Oh hell no.
that podcast where she was in
Hell no, I never seen that side of her before, bro. I always see her on these little clips of her with the rappers and stuff, and she just ain't saying nothing, all quiet and weird, and you know what I'm saying. But that's the real her right there. That's insane, bro. You have a good man, you had a good family, and you lost it because of how you feel, you know, because you want to keep exploring and testing, and you know what I'm saying. You lost that, and you'll never get it back. You'll forever be miserable. That man's gonna be happy without you, and he's gonna get a new wife and have a family, and you won't never have that. You'll forever have to watch him. You know why? Because you left that man for no fucking reason. Your fault.
in bed with Drake, and her husband found that very offensive. And because of her disrespect, Drake and her. And then there was that podcast where she was in bed with Drake, and her husband found that very offensive. And because of her disrespect for the husband, he was like,
Stop it.
he was out. He filed for divorce.
He filed the divorce.
And Bobby Althoff was back on the market again, but it wasn't for long. Bobby Althoff started to change her whole identity.
Who cares about this bitch? Where'd she come from, bro? And how she get around these niggas, bro? She's not even that fucking cute.
When it came to marriage and relationships, Bobby Althoff
She's a
started to
plant.
go for black men, and not just any kind of black men, athletes. And this is where the whole Sean Murphy Bunting situation took form. Now, if you guys don't know, Sean Murphy Bunting is a cornerback who won.
And this is how you know they're plants. Because how the hell you just get the Bobby username? You was just that lucky, huh? You know people be snatching them hoes. You know, that's how you know they've got inside. Man, it's politics, bro. It's politics, bro. How you just get Bobby? Who are you?
Athletes. And this is where the whole Sean Murphy Bunting situation took form. Now, if you guys don't know, Sean Murphy Bunting is a cornerback who won a Super Bowl with the 2020 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And allegedly, these two were dating. And there was a video of them out, and allegedly that's him that was kissing her, but he then said it wasn't, but it definitely looks like him. And then everything seemed to be okay until it wasn't.
Thing for about a year after, and then I got lonely. Met a guy around Thanksgiving, and I think things moved really fast. I don't know. I thought it was fate. Clearly, it wasn't. It was really sweet, really thoughtful, and he just was very thoughtful, and I think that it raised the bar for me, which sometimes sucks because then it's like I didn't want the bar to be raised at all, but nevertheless, it didn't work out. He broke up with me, then he ended his breakup, then I broke up with him, and then when I tried to undo my breakup, there was no undoing it. He was done. So yeah, that's the tea. Got it. Dating is just hard, you guys. Like,
That's what happens. You get with a man and he's never good enough. That's what happens with women, bro. The man is never good enough. They look up, they're 40 years old and still a single mother. It's your fault. You had 20 good niggas in your lifetime. And you passed up on all of them because he wasn't good enough. Because one thing that he didn't give you enough money. The same attitude, same reason why she left her man. Same reason why Cooking with Kyle left her man. Shit is crazy, bro. They ungrateful, bro. Unfucking grateful. You don't even realize what you really got.
got it. Dating is just hard, you guys. Like,
Even when they lose it, they still don't realize it.
no, because I know people are gonna be like, just focus on your kids and you don't need anybody. I get it. I know. I love my kids. I'm a really good mom, and I don't have to prove that to you guys. And their dad's a great dad, and he does a great job with them. He's an incredible.
Right. He's the one that probably got full custody. Cause you're in bed with Drake.
Incredible dad. I have zero complaints about us as
How do you even just get around Drake? That was like Drake's first interview. That's how you know this shit is a fucking plant. Nobody give a fuck about this little white girl, bro.
Parents. That's
She's not even cute for real. She's like she's fucking the most basic white girl fucking character there is.
He's
bro.
an incredible dad. I have zero complaints about us as
Player
co-parents. That's that. I was 21 when we met. He was 30. I was really young. I was immature. And our kids are so much better off with us apart. So I'm going to go back to...
He was 30 and you were immature. That's why, bro, you don't need to scoop down too fucking young, my nigga. If you... because the younger they are, the dumber, bro. The worse, you know what I'm saying? All women are fucking crazy. It doesn't matter what age, bro. Age doesn't really have a number on it, bro. Because I've dated older women. I've dated older women. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't imagine the young one, though.
Dating again, because I don't think because my first relationship didn't work out, and I have kids, that means that I need to be single for the rest of my life. So hopefully I find someone like how I
You had an established man that had a good job and a good career. Just because he wasn't a rapper or fucking entertainer or some dumb shit, bro, just doesn't mean you don't have to be with that nigga, man. Just because you're doing this doesn't mean you can't be loyal to that nigga because you wanna do a podcast. Do different type of podcast material. You're not that interesting. That's the reason why you can't. The views is coming from Drake, not you. Like, let's be honest, bro. No one cares. No one cares about you. No one cares about me though either, so it's cool.
that means that I need to be single for the rest of my life. So hopefully I find someone like how I tear up every time I say that because I don't believe I'm going to.
Now, of course, so many people came after her because it seemed like her preference became black men. And so we started to hear stuff.
Now that I use Monday
She's
service,
a plant.
AI makes solving tickets my form of meditation. Mondays.
Once you go black, you become a single mother. So you're telling me that there's no white men out here that are deadbeats? So you're telling me only black men?
Bro, a lot of the time the woman is the problem, bro. Let's just be real, bro. The older and older I get, the more I realize. Just listen to how she talks, bro.
You're telling me that there's no white men out here that are deadbeats?
She's not wrong though.
So you're telling me only black men make women single mothers? Do you know how freaking ignorant you sound? And do you know that I'm with a black man? Once again, they're not black, they're brown. Who has literally gave me the best life ever.
This is what a lot of white guys say. Once you go black, you're a single mom. That could be debated depending on who you are, but I don't think that's true. This lady has just talked about that herself. Let's go back to the original premise, shall we? Now, Bobbi Althoff left her husband, Corey, who is pretty much a CEO. He's a corporate guy. He's still young. He's only 34 years old. He left her, and he probably did not want to do that, but
he left her. She didn't leave him.
It's to say that he's going to be okay. He'll be able to rebound. And this is what happens with most guys who are doing very well. The woman may be doing very well herself, but just because the lady is popular or because she has money, it doesn't mean that she's going to be doing great. Now, if we look at Bobbi Althoff and we look at, what she has and what she can do, I mean, she still has 2 kids. And
this is why you date for morals and priorities, bro. And not for sex and looks and stuff like that, bro. Because if she's gonna leave you because now she's famous, then she was never the one, bro.
She is Caucasian, but that doesn't necessarily mean that she'll be able to get a mate. Remember, Bobbi Althoff was very disrespectful to her husband, and this is something that women don't understand. Once you get a reputation for being disrespectful to men and other men see it, it's true that men tend to not take you very seriously. And the only way they can take you very, very seriously is if your beauty is so exceptional, where you can overcome that. And
no, because the same thing is just gonna happen to you, and then you're gonna be stuck on the beauty, and then you're just playing yourself, bro.
It's safe to say for
that
most
comes to
men,
self-control at that point.
And that Bobbi Althoff may be somewhat attractive, but
she's
maybe
not attractive
enough to overcome her disrespect. And she also has 2 children there, so that needs to be kept in mind. So what kind of man could Bobbi Althoff get being divorced, a single mom with 2 kids, and most likely not the best body?
Guys, my boyfriend made me dinner. What did you make tonight?
I made some Mexican rice, found on Google.
Okay.
And just some regular broccoli. Nice and easy, nice and simple.
What should I start with?
Go for the rice.
Okay.
Out of 10, what are we talking?
It's really good.
Out of 10.
A 9.
Okay, I'll take it.
Point.
That works too. I know, amazing. I know.
Do you want to try it?
I know.
I can't believe you made this. It's really good.
Probably the best chicken I ever had in my life.
I agree.
Okay. Presentation, I said like cool 8 out of 10. What are we going for the taste test? Overall,
This is so cringe, staged. It's
This is a
just
10.
boring.
So this is Bobby Altoff's new boyfriend. He's very similar to Sean Murphy Bunting. If you look at the skin complexion, you know, younger dude. He's probably going to be an athletic guy. But guess what? Bobby Altoff is not with the provider guy. I can tell you right now that if they're together, guess who's paying the bills? She is. And see, a lot of ladies don't understand that. When you are a lady and you have a provider male and you start being disrespectful, it doesn't really matter if you're white, black, or otherwise. Because yes, it's true that professional black men could definitely deal with Bobby Altoff and become a provider for her. But Bobby Altoff is huge. I mean, on social media, she is a single mom now, or divorced mom. She has 2 kids. And there's not a lot of high-end black men or men in general who are really interested in dealing with her on that level. And so the only kind of man that will deal with someone like Bobby Altoff is a guy she has to pay for. A guy like this. And this is important for a lot of ladies to know. You can be successful and you can have money. You can even be young and you can even be attractive, kids or no kids. But the moment that men find out that you have a disrespectful attitude towards them, no rich guy is going to waste his time dealing with you.
You don't listen. No man wants a girl that's not gonna listen.
To tell you exactly why. He doesn't have to. You see, this is why you never really see rich guys or successful men making content on YouTube or talking about these things, because it's so powerful they don't need to. Men who have money, men who have opportunities, don't even waste their time talking about this stuff, because it really is just so easy to replace somebody. And it's not to say that men with means don't have issues, or men with means don't have problems, or men with means don't have disappointments, because I'm pretty sure that they do. But the reality is that if they see disrespect, they can replace it very quickly with respect. And even if they're not the best person in the world, Bobby,
That's not always true though, bro, because not everybody just has that respect for you like that, bro. It's hard to find real, honest, genuine people. You know, that's what I thought you was, and you're not that. So now you got to go. That's not an easy thing to just replace, bro. If you ask me, you know, yeah, somebody might want to come around to and shut up for the time being, but how long can they do that? You know, that's not their true purpose. Their true purpose is to nag all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Altoff for the rest of her life
And
will
be
be paying
ungrateful.
for the kind of man that she wants. She likes young, light-skinned, attractive black men who most likely don't have any financial opportunities, and so they'll date her, and they'll definitely do this. But she's definitely paying. She went from being upset at a husband because she wanted to use his credit card to now.
Bro, that happens a lot, bro. Like even on the low level, like a lot of these females be taking care of bum niggas, bro. They be taking their car while she at work. You know what I'm saying? And ride around in the car all day, not making no money. You know what I'm saying? Fucking another bitch. The broke niggas gotta have the best dick, bro. Cause it's they must got the best dick, bro, because they always fucking all the hoes. I swear y'all like the broke niggas. Stop acting like y'all don't, because y'all be laid up with them. On me. And once I find out you laid up with a broke nigga, we gonna be laid up with me.
Basically,
No man.
using her
A
own
bum nigga. It's okay to be broke momentarily. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. We all got our down seasons. But if you known for being broke and known for being a bum, that's different.
credit card to pay to get her cheeks clapped. And this is what women gotta stop doing. Stop trying to ask for a provider guy and disrespect a provider guy when
Right.
clearly you're not ready for a provider guy. only for you to go head on and pay for the guy that you really want who don't even care about you. And this is why it is important for women or men in general. If you get people that are
She
in
don't
your
really
life
want
and
that
they
nigga.
really want to hold you down, you should really appreciate it, because Bobby Althoff right now has found that out. Nobody needs to deal with you, okay? I don't care what you think you deserve in life. Nobody's obligated to put up with you or to put up with your problems or to put up with what you have to offer.
Right.
It is very hard the higher you go up to find people who are high level people who will deal with your issues. And the person that usually will do that is the man that has kids by you and is married to you. But if a guy is not married to you, or if he's not invested in you, it's so easy for the guy to just let you go and move on to somebody else. And now this is what Bobby Althoff has remembered. Like, hey, she's even doubting herself if she'll ever get a guy again, a guy that will stay there and love her for her, or there's not really a reason to do that. And it's to the point now that for somebody to deal with you, you have to pay them to do it. And it's not just Bobby who's going to be doing this. It's going to be a lot of women who will be doing this. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy
They
Yoshi
already
Jackson
do it.
back at it again.
There's a lot of women that do it, man. Y'all ain't got no option. They been doing it for a long time. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all don't have no option. Y'all gotta get in that kitchen, and some of y'all can put up a little bit of attitude, and a nigga put up with it because you look good enough. But after a while, the relationship's just not gonna work out, bro. It's just not going to, because she's gonna catch such an attitude that you're not gonna want to fuck with it, or she's gonna feel too entitled, to where she doesn't feel like you're giving it to her, so she's gonna walk away. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you don't even have a job. You're not even making more money than me. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you to stop ordering DoorDash and just go pick the food up, cook in the house. That's too hard to do, though. You can't cut back for 1 month. Like, what the hell? I don't know, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. See what I put in there. If you made it to the end of this video, you bored, check out this video to the left, or check out my music to the right. Just drop some new shit on all platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, all that good shit. We on the road to 100K. Okay, so I need everybody hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn on all notifications so you never miss a video. I'll get at y'all in the next one, and I'm gone. See what I put in there.